Yes, hello, good evening, and welcome in, my fellow rollers. Welcome to Frightday night, Midnight Horror. And this is me with the lights off, I think, although I might have my landing light on, which is why there's actually stuff behind. So I'm going to go turn that one off, because we need darkness in here. Turn light off. Never turn this light on. Don't know why that is. But yeah, it's getting to summer. We've gone past the solstice, longest day of the year. It's still light outside here. So even though it's like 10 p.m, it is, yeah, really bright. Might as well be daytime. But either way, welcome in and welcome back to Friday Night Horror. I am your host, the Samurai of Tears, Namidano Samurai, also known as P-Chips, and my other role is A20. And I made it in for another Friday night stream somehow. Could not do yesterday whatsoever. Didn't finish work until like 20 to 9, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm brain dead. Collapsed into bed by 9 p.m, which was probably a mistake, and I haven't stopped at all today either. It's great, but I'm awake. Don't know how long for, but at least I'm not in pain like I was last time we tried streaming this. Hello, Eden. Hi. I miss you watching your streams, Eden. I wish I was still at home and we're having your streams on in the background while I was working from home. But I've been back at work now for 3 weeks, and yeah, some of the days have been like nearly empty, and next week's gonna be the same. Like I've got like 1 or 2 lessons on most days, and then there's days like today where it was non-stop from 8 through till 4:30, and oh my god, no breakfast, no lunch. I didn't eat my dinner till like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Oops. So yeah, but you know, got home in time to watch The Knowing with Helpful Onions, which was good. I've seen that film a few times, and it's just as frustrating every single time I watch it. But it's Nicolas Cage. You can't go wrong with good old Nick. Speaking of.
That was scary.
Hello, onions. So yeah, it's been a bit of a weird week, and then I get an email today saying, "Hi, we've got space on your timetable." That never bodes well. I'm like, really? So who are you giving all my classes to? Because if I took all of my classes properly next year, there'd be very little time on my timetable. But apparently there's 3 free lessons, which means they've got to be filled with random stuff, subjects that I'm not trained to teach. Not looking forward to this idea. Music or drama? I don't think so. Opposite end of the school. Like, you want me to go from one end of the school to the other to teach a random lesson 3 times over 2 weeks. Instead, they're going to get me to teach personal, social, and health education. Yeah, that better be to my own class. Like, if they're going to do it, make it to my own form class, so at least I know them. So that's going to be my feedback when I eventually get back in touch with them. But it's the weekend, and I don't work on the weekend. Screw that. All my lessons are planned for the entire week coming up, so I don't have to do anything. So instead, tomorrow morning, I get to go and see if I can replace my washing machine finally. After 2 weeks, I have run out of clothes. And my landlord said today, "I'm happy for you to replace the washing machine that broke." Of course you bloody are happy for me to replace it. I'm paying for it. You don't have to. Wish she'd said that 2 weeks ago and I would have just dealt with it. But that's tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow night, obviously, we've got Blood on the Clock Tower. And then on Sunday, I get to go to a house viewing. So if I stream, it's going to be slightly short. But I'm going to be off looking at some potential new houses on Sunday afternoon. So we'll see how that goes. I possibly won't be streaming this Sunday because of this. I was supposed to try and see them both in the morning, but the owner said he wasn't available for one of the morning slots and asked if I could do a point in the afternoon. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go and see this place. One of them was like literally 2 streets over. It looks kind of nice. I like it. It's a little cozy place with 3 bedrooms, basement. I want to see what the inside's like, but I like the location. Location's good. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, I mean, Nick Cage movies are always awesome, onions. But yeah, it's having to teach PSHE. A lot of people think it's like a Skype lesson. It's like, cause some people just can't be bothered. But all the lessons are prepared, and it is an essential part of the curriculum, because otherwise a lot of these kids will never learn about anything. Like, they don't get taught stuff by their parents. So it's like, well, how are they going to learn how to become tolerant members of society? How are they going to know about what a healthy relationship is and how to deal with relationship anxiety and things like that? So it's like, we have to cover this stuff because otherwise they will never get it. And hopefully all the lessons are prepared, and I will refuse to mark anything. I'm like, this is not my subject. I'm partially sighted. I don't mark books. Go away. But there'll be no exams for it. So, I mean, that's another plus side. If I did music and drama, there'd be exams. Music could be interesting, but again, I don't want to teach music. But yeah, they haven't even got the timetables ready. We finish in 4 weeks, and the timetables were released to the new staff first before anyone else saw them. My head of department's not happy with what she heard, because he was given like all the like year 12 and 13 classes. Like, he's not a subject specialist, he knows nothing about how this works, and they're the most important years in our department for getting right, and you're giving a new guy who has no experience, no subject knowledge, those classes. Why are the two experts in your department not being fully utilised? So she's not happy. It's going to be interesting to see where this new timetable goes, because I think we're going to have some battles on our hand for this one. But yeah, Onions, you didn't learn about, like, that's what PSHE is supposed to be. PSHE, the idea is it's that personal and social health education. So, I mean, there's sex ed, which, you know, you kind of have to cover at some point, but it is really much about mental health, dealing with stress, covering things like finance and, like in the older year groups, like how to apply for loans and managing bank accounts and rent and things like that. So, you know, we cover the stuff that most lessons don't do. So try and make it at least relevant to kids. And what I've done in PSHE so far with my year 8 class, they have listened. They've been really really attentive to it. Like, our topic this week was sextortion. And, you know, you start off by saying, look, this is something that mainly affects teenagers and mostly boys, and the boys in the room shot up. And unfortunately, one of them came to see me after the end and said, yeah, I'm actually a victim of this, what do I do? And he was in tears, and I'm like, fuck, crying out loud. So we had to help him through that. And so it's like, yeah, these classes are so important, because you never know what people are going through. And yeah, so that's why I think I'm going to put myself down for PSHE again next year, because I'm like, while I don't like teaching it, it's like, at least I know it's important and I know it does have an impact, but I've got to have this with my own class. Like, you cannot give me someone random, because for PSHE, you've got to have like that real trust relationship with the teacher and the students. Without it, they're not going to listen. I'm not going to care, because I don't know anything about them. So it's like, ugh. But it just sounds like your school didn't have a curriculum for it. We have had for years somebody who, like, has been in charge of PSHE across the entire school. So they put together a whole curriculum for every year group to make sure, like, all year groups do the same topic but at the right level. So if you're doing sex ed, you might talk about puberty in year 7 and 8, like development, and then when you're in like year 11, 12, you might be talking about like contraception and like birth control or family planning stuff. You know, so you build it up to like whatever the age appropriate stuff is, but you still do the same topics. So like, I know with the sextortion stuff, we were just talking about like how people have picked on the signs to look out for, what to do, and really just making sure it's like, look, you are not at fault. This is not your fault. You are not. They can't do anything to you, but you can do something to them. And that's like just getting that message across. But I think the older year groups went into a lot more detail and a lot more other things, which is aimed at older students. So I'll be looking forward to that next year, because I'm moving up with my film class. But yeah, you had a class that was split into girls and boys, told about puberty. I think that was in P7. Oh, I mean, we did. I remember doing that years ago when we did split them up and look into contraception, but not about puberty, because it's like, yeah, you keep them together for that. Boys need to know what girls go through. Girls need to know what boys go through. I remember doing it with a year 8 class, and one of the boys, all he could focus on was the fact that I said, yeah, based off hormones, you know, like, girls have testosterone, and it's not as prevalent as it is in boys, but it does cause body hair growth. So you can get women that grow facial hair, and it's like he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's not something that should be shamed. It happens, especially during puberty when your hormones are going bonkers. But especially as you get older as well, it's like, yeah, women can grow facial hair, and it's like just that it's part of your hormones that do this. And then it's like, what? And then I was like, yeah, boys can also develop breasts. It's like, whoa. Like, yeah, we all have these hormones. It's just in different balances in people. And especially when you're going through puberty, your body's going bonkers. And he was just like, but girls can have facial hair and boys can have breasts. And that's all he talked about for the whole day. I was like, yes, that's the whole focus for today. That's all I wanted you to get out of this. Not all the other changes, and you're an idiot. Oh, it's just little things like that. It's just, you can't predict kids. Kids are just bonkers. He was a nice lad generally. It never got through to him that any of that could actually happen. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I mentioned the stuff that your science teachers won't focus on because it's not important, but it's just understanding and being tolerant. That's my whole thing. I like people to feel safe and comfortable, and I was like, yeah, I started, it's really funny because I started off the session with, I want us all to be able to be comfortable talking about our bodies today. So our first exercise is, I want you to turn to the person next to you and repeat after me, and I just went, penis. Just to go the whole class like, what? And then look at the faces like, yep. Let's talk about... I just kept naming, like, reproductive organs. We don't need to talk about them now. But I was like, just to make them comfortable, we're saying, don't use fake names. It's not a pee-pee. It's not a widdy. It's a penis. And it was just getting them comfortable. And then and within an hour, they were asking questions and, like, saying, so, it's like, is it normal if a penis does this? Or, if my vagina does this, is that normal? I'm like, yeah. And we're just able to... And it became a natural, like, very mature conversation. Which was great, because you get rid of that immaturity at the beginning, that stupid, I'm going to giggle about everything because it's funny, and then you can have serious conversations. So, yeah, I think that's where I'm going. I think that's what I'm going to push towards teaching next year. Not the sex ed, I don't want to do sex ed, but at least teach my own class would be alright. I think that classes like these are being done properly now. Yeah, I would hope so. I mean, I would really hope so. I mean, I know I'm lucky. I'm at a very good school. We put so much work into planning and prepping everything to try and make it the best that we can. I know a lot of schools do, but there are unfortunately some schools that just don't care. And some people that just want to get through the day and see it as a job. I don't see teaching as a job. For me, it's a lifestyle. It's like a life devoted to teaching. It's almost like I had that tattoo down my arm, innit? Right, either way. Oh yeah, and the other exciting news. Mum, you're not watching, are you? Yeah, I booked myself in for my second tattoo as well today, so end of next month, I'm going in and getting my Dark Angel tattoo done, so very excited about this one. Should take about an hour to do, so I will show that off as and when it happens. I'm hoping it goes well. The guy that does it is amazing, like his work is really good, so yeah, that's booked in. It's a little treat for myself, a little early birthday present, so yeah, I'll show that off once it's done. So that's happening on the 26th of July. So by the end of next month, if it all goes well, I'm hoping it does. But I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be cool. That's me all over there. I'm going to do some stupid stuff. I was so tired, I just walked straight in and said, right, you do this, don't you? And he goes, yeah, we've talked about this before. And I'm like, yeah, I just want to make sure. And he goes, yeah, we do it. Have you got an idea where you want it? I'm like, yeah. So he measured it up, gave him the design. We talked through it. And yeah, he says it'll probably take about an hour to do something like that. Like, I really take my time to get it as accurate as I can. Be aware, ink does spread, so you lose some of the barcode definition over time. Like, yeah, but there's numbers on it underneath which read the same as the barcode. So even if the barcode's not scannable, it's at least, recognizable. That's what I want. So, yeah. But you say you've been meaning to get paw print tattoos across your feet for so long, still need to get it done. Although I hear feet are quite painful because, it's just thin skin above the foot. So I could understand why you'd be hesitant, but I think that would so suit you. You would just get them up your leg. That's not too bad. Like the back of your calves, just little paw prints, like, bloop, 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 little spiral. It has to be cats and paw prints for you. It has to be. It can't be anything else. Mine just has to be all like geek related. Like I do need to book in another one for my chest where I'm going to get the supernatural angel sigil. I have to get it. It's going to be possible. That's a bit harder to show off though. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. I don't have OnlyFans. The joke's always there, but yeah, I need that one. That one. I mean, like I saw that like Mary Winchester has hers like down on like her side, like down on her like front, just off her belly. But I'm like, nah, I'm going to go for the Sam Winchester right above the heart. Stop myself being possessed by angels. Do I get the Enochian one across the... No, I'm not going to go for that one. I don't like that one. I just want the pentagram with the flames around it because I think it's very, very cool. Either way, yeah, it's been an eventful day. What can I say? I've done some stupid stuff. I went out for dinner tonight. Had Chinese food. Oh, I love that place. It's expensive. It was like 23 quid for just like myself. But I had like a lime soda drink, which is always really nice. Salt and pepper mushrooms. And then lemon chicken with egg fried rice. So sweet. So I overate though. I ate way too much, but it's the only thing I ate. It was good though. It was so good, so good. But yes, I could talk about this all day. I suppose I could talk about food and tattoos and supernatural sci-fi. But I am tired, and I want to get this game finished. Last time we were playing Murdered Sole Suspect. What happened? Because I was ill. I was like so ill trying to stream that last time. I had stomach cramps. I was in so much pain. And even looking back at the VOD, I'm like, I'm wincing in pain like every few seconds. I'm just sat there playing like, I was like, ooh, it was not pleasant. I'm better now. I'm speaking through it with my sister. We suspect I had E. coli. Like I was really, really ill for a good couple of weeks on that one. It was painful. And I was still at work. I couldn't take a day off because I've been off for 3 months. So I'm like, sorry, I can't take any time off. So I'm at work with this as well. Yeah, unpleasant. Because like all the food that got recalled, I'm like, yeah, I had that, and I had that. I ate that. That's food that's got. And it's stupid. Some of the food that got recalled, sandwiches. They're like, oh, this food is being recalled. If you have any, return it to the store. I'm like, this is sandwiches from 2 days ago. I mean, like, no one's going to be holding on to sandwiches for that long. They buy them because they want to eat them on the day. You muppets. So yeah, I've been so ill. I think I'm recovering now. I'm still drowsy though. Like I'm just tired all the time, and the heat's not helping. But yeah, I'm trying so hard. But yeah, so what actually happened? What happened? Right, so we're looking for the Bell Killer. Pretty sure that this is a case who's hunting down witches and killing them in like ways that witches would die. But it looks like, from what I think, are happening in threes. So at the moment he's looking for our psychic little friend. Hey, that's a Nebulous. Hello, Nebulous. I think there's a Nebulous. We'll see if we say hello properly. But yeah, so we found like his little hideout place. And I think he's killed the girl.
Thank you so much. Best of friend.
Yeah, I think he killed the girl that we rescued from the mental asylum already. Pretty sure she died. But yeah, that's definitely a Neb subscribing using that Prime sub. Thank you very much, Nebulous. My very, very good. I was just thinking about you actually. I was like sat there thinking, I wonder if Neb will be around tonight, because only time I've spoken to you properly has been in the game last week, which was ridiculously fun. Oh god, yeah, I haven't spoken about the vampire game we had last week. I got to play Vampire the Masquerade for the first time ever. I'm like, I love my character. She's absolutely useless. It's brilliant. So, right, we started off in like a future, like a flash forwards, where because the game is based in Leeds, which is where I live, and where we were all from, so mostly anyway. I mean, Neb's not from Leeds, but he works Leeds, near enough. With the whole city in flames and panic, and we're all like, yeah, I'm like, yep, Elmer Willpower. I'm like, cool. And then we flash back where we've been asked, our group of slightly related, like we know a little bit about each other. There's only me and one of the other characters that actively know each other. The rest of us have kind of known each other in passing. But I'm playing a toreador musician from France who was trained by Chopin, who in my world Chopin was her sire, and he was killed because he was like she was his mistress and she fled, and has spent the last 150 years or something like as a musician but traveling from place to place, and is now at the moment a nightclub DJ hanging out in Leeds. She's ridiculous because she's a French courtesan. She's a very, very, very flirtatious and seductive toreador whose like weakness is for classical music. So like her DJ sets are like electric dance tracks. So is it EDM versions of classical music? But if she ever hears someone playing the piano, that's her weakness. Like she's gonna be like hypnotized. But yeah, it's modern day. It's set like 2013, I think we eventually settled on. So pretty modern day. But yeah, we got approached by a seneschal to say, hey, we want you to kill the prince. We're like, what? Yeah, kill the Prince of York and we'll give you domain in Leeds. So we were like, yeah, all right, let's do it. So we are now trying. We know the princess has a meeting with an what's it called? It's not an is it 2012? I know it's like he kept changing the date, so I think it's around now. But yeah, so about 10 odd years ago. Either way, and yeah, it's we know he's got a meeting with someone that shouldn't be having a meeting with. We know that there is someone who's hunting this other person down because of my like ability to, talk the pants off everybody that I meet. But yeah, it's kind of bonkers because it's like how do you feed? And everyone's like, yes, they're stalking people down alleys and like chomping on them, and I'm like, that person over there, I want to go. I'm gonna feed off them. It's like, what? Because they're going to want me to. Right? Roll your seduction. Okay, 7 successes. Okay, the entire room wants you to feed off them. Thanks. She's completely clueless about how anything works. I love her. She's a brilliant character. But 2012's a great film. I love disaster movies. Like, it's better than the film that we just watched. Because, things actually get destroyed properly without it just being a let's throw it in the last 5 minutes. But so the word that comes to mind is otaku, which I know is totally wrong. Otaku. Which word's this? Why are you thinking otaku, Nebula-san? Why are you thinking of otaku? But no, yeah, the film's great. So like Neb's playing a soldier, an ex-soldier, so it's like loads of guns everywhere, and then runs a little snack truck that he runs around the city and has trouble feeding off people. I've got a little pet, Nosferatu, who's ugly as hell, but she tolerates him because he gets stuff done. So he's her driver. So she's still trying to live like a noble, but isn't a noble. With my whole story being that Clarity has managed to sneak away into university dormitory as a student, but doesn't actually go to any lectures. So that's how she's got somewhere to live and hides out. But she never sleeps there. She always sleeps in someone else's bed, just to make sure she has something to eat. Oh, you were trying to think of a vampire setting outside it, and all your mind came up with her anime stereotypes. Oh, yeah, I don't remember its name. It's not an anarchist. It was an anachronist or something like that. I can't remember his name though. I think we've. It's just. I wrote it down. So when we get to the session, I'll know what we're talking about. But yeah, she's like purely seductive based. Like, she's got an innocent, like whenever she meets people, she gets bonus to her social dice. Everyone thinks that she's like really innocent and believable about everything. And she has a human aura. Plus, I took Indemnable, which means that when she gets herself tattooed or dyes her hair, it doesn't automatically turn back to what it used to be like. So she can disguise herself really easily. So she just changes her look everywhere she goes. But yeah, DJ Clarity, but her name is Eleandre Saint-Clair. The Claire becoming Clarity. So I'm really happy with how the introduction went, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we do with this. Like, how are we going to destroy our home city? And are we actually going to get to kill the prince? I don't know. What's really going to be fun is seeing how the storyteller overcomes the fact that I have an evil ex. Yeah, I took a flaw, which means somebody that she's had a relationship with is in a position of power and she cannot move against him. I'm wondering if it's going to be the prince. It's like, finally we confront the prince and he's like, hello dear. And he's like, oh no, I can't go against him. I'm not allowed to. He holds power over me. But it depends how many times a certain person falls. Oh, yeah. You've only played... Oh, yeah, that is true, Neb. Yeah, one of our players might have slightly fallen asleep and started snoring through the session. We'll see. I think at that point we just ignore him and mute him and then just keep going. But he's only played in one-off Vampire. Don't remember much of it. It's a long time ago, but I did have... Yeah, so I've never played before. Like, other people have been in Vampire games and never invited me. And this is a one-off. It's a one-shot while I'm like too busy to run my Friday night game. So it's really nice that people stepped up to run something so we can keep going and not just have a null point. But it could totally sidetrack the story. Yeah, I think it could, Neb, but that's what we got Clarity for. She'll sidetrack everything back into the right direction. But yeah, we can't help ourselves at all. We do get a bit distracted all the time with everything. It's good. It's easy to do, but yeah, with fingers crossed he doesn't fall asleep again, because it was, I don't know, it's just a bit weird and awkward. And he goes, I wasn't asleep. I'm like, yes, you were, dude. You were snoring. We could all hear you. He goes, I wasn't even at my computer. Yes, you were. We could hear you snoring. If you ever get to GMing again, it's probably going to be Changeling and Lost, and you'll be welcome. Yes, if you ever run the game, invite me. I like playing. I don't get to play very often. But the problem is, because of that, I unleash all of my creative genius in one go. And it never goes well, because it's like, I can't play... Well, when I'm allowed to play what I want to play, I go completely and utterly bonkers with my character designs. It's like I finally got to play in Werewolf last week, and I couldn't help but play pure chaos for it. It's like Richie, I was the troublemaker, so the role swaps two other people's roles around. And I claimed every other role. Before we'd even woken up, I was like, Cry, I'm the robber, and I'm stealing from this person. As soon as we woke up, actually, I'm the seer, and I looked at him and saw the minion, so I know he's evil. Let's kill him. And like, wait, but you can't be the seer, I'm the seer. No, I'm the seer, and he's evil. Like, no, I'm the seer. I looked at you. I know what you are. I'm like, yes, you do know what I am. So I'm the alpha wolf, and I turned you into a wolf with me. And it's like, wait, what are you doing? Hey, I'm Princess Sully's here with the sub. Hello, Sully. We have to wave and stuff because she'll be playing Blood on the Clock Tower. Hi. I don't know if you could hear me. But you're off Blood Clock Tower now. Oh, hello there, Princess Sully. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. You know I do. And I enjoyed having a nice little chat with you. I went to lie down and I was like, I need to hear me. I need to message my sister. You just played one game. That's unusual. How'd it go? Please tell us about your game of Blood on the Clock Tower. Because they're always really funny. I'm hoping we get to play more than one game tomorrow night, because I'm like, I want to run a few. You were the clockmaker? Poison sniped on day one. Oh, okay. That's a bit rubbish. If you're a one-off roll, it's awful being poisoned. That sucks. I don't like that. I don't. Where you only get info on night one and you get poisoned. I think as a storyteller, for me, I'm more tempted that if someone does get poison sniped as a one night only ability, I would give them the truth still. I think it's like, that's horrible. But evil clearly took you out on day 5 when you were clearly good or drunk, and you wanted to kill who turned out to be the... Oh. Yeah, so they realised you were onto them, so they took you out. I'm not surprised. You're too good. Too good at the game. We'll make sure you have a good game tomorrow, though. It's going to be chaos. We say Morpho's good people. Well, we'll see if Morpho makes it into the game as well. Be nice if they do. Yeah, I mean, we've got like, what, 7 people said that they'll be definitely showing up with the potential for, like, if Morpho comes in, that's an 8-player game. And you know me, I will do everything I can to make games interesting for everybody. Although, you know, Drunk Slayer is still one of my favourite memes, or like, because it's like, yeah, it throws so much doubt into it. Although sometimes I might not do that just so we can get like a day 1 re-rack. It's like, yeah, okay, well done, you called it. Demon's dead, let's play again. But so I won't always do that, but I do like doing things like that, which is fun. Right, either way, murdered. I got murdered. I got shot in the back 7 times and now I'm a ghost. Here we go. But yeah, I mean, my whole goal is to just make sure everybody has fun. So I will do what I can to ensure that everybody has a good time tomorrow night. So that's the whole point. Like, poisoning and being drunk doesn't mean you definitely get false information. It just means your information can be false. So you kind of have to make that decision, right? Like, does it need to be false? Does being false protect one side or another? I don't know. Right. Anyway, yeah. So I just... let's see if this actually saved. So, yeah, we were exploring a house. It was a house. It's a house. That's what we were exploring. And... I think we was trying to find the hidden memory items before leaving. Like, I've done the house. We've finished all the actual investigations. But there is still stuff in here. Look at that. I can play straight away, and I find one immediately. Hey, we say, is the evil amnesiac in the game yesterday and got to make a new... Oh, yes. 4th was, Sully has to be mad she's a cat. Did you act like a cat? Or did you let something bad happen to town? That's the one thing I didn't get to ask when we were talking about this. Oh, but tell Onions about the other stuff you did, because it sounds fun. There we go. But 2 more to find, like, immediately. As soon as I start playing, I'm feeling better, and I find a place I didn't go to last time. Funny, that. Alright, so where else is there that I've never been? Did we look at that? Sign indicating cellar holding cells. I think we did go down here and have a look through all of this. But we'll go down again, have a good little gander. We investigated this. I think we... Oh, yeah, we found... So, yeah, in the last session, we found Barker, the cop that was, like, really anti-us. He's dead. And it turns out he's been trying to protect the mother. Like, he was working with the mother to try and find who the Bell Killer is. So, he's being set up by somebody. My new theory is that it's actually Rex, like our character's brother-in-law, who's the potential killer at this point, or working with the killer, which would be awful. I hate that twist. But yeah, so we investigated this bit. We found the girl that was being interrogated down here, and she drew the symbol of the Bell Killer and, like, cursed them to say, like, I will make sure they're all being, like, murdered, basically. And that was down in here, so I think we've done this whole section. I've still got to find 2 of those little occult shrine things. Oh, but yeah, I had so much fun helping you last night, coming up with little weird rules that you could have used. I'm glad you chose some of them too, because I'm like, oh, I was useful. I have too much fun coming up with things like that. Like, I love thinking of amnesiac abilities. So one day we need to play in an amnesiac game so I could just give somebody one of my crazy, crazy things. Drunk Amni. You learn if the day of the week that we're in has a Y in it. That's your ability. So every day you're woken up and told yes. Ooh. What's this message? It's got to be allowable, but... What did it block? Oh, in the ass. Sully! Twitch bans in the ass. Even when it's a pain in the... That's why we say pain in the mikda. That's funny. That is really funny. This will bit you in the ass, though. Bit you in the mikda. That was you, Sully, that got like that got banned by Twitch. I nearly did. Onion saved you. Right, come on. I think we've killed all the demons. So there's no more demons to smoosh. Just gotta find where these last 2 items are hidden. So I'm just following the wall at the moment. Ooh. Ooh. Do I know this bit? Do we know? These so weird, these designs sometimes. Hello, ghosties. Nothing. And then there's stairs that go back up there, which I'm sure we've been through. Can't go through that wall because it's a ghost wall. Right, I'm only 2 off, so my big thing is before I leave this place is I want to find where these last 2 memories are so we can complete it. It's a little bit frustrating to be so close from finishing something. Onions, you're about as innocent as Sage is, and you know it. Right, where are we at? I mean, that's a high bar, that though. High bar. Very innocent. Super innocent. Do we have anything in here? Can I go through any of the walls? Okay, so I've kind of done the circuit. I don't want to go back to town yet because I want to find those 2 items. You're going to go look while you go say goodnight to the parents. Yeah, if you could say goodnight to them for me, that would be awesome. Thank you. Oh, I can reveal the staircase? Okay, that's interesting. And then you could come over here. Maybe. I don't know why it made me do that, because I'm sure I can come up here another way. Right, so we're upstairs. I'm looking for little, like, unfinished items that I can reveal. Because revealing them unlocks a little side story about what happened in this place. I honestly don't know where to look anymore. I mean, just coming in fresh, I found one I hadn't found before, which is good. But it still leaves me with 2 more. Oh. So all these books is precious. And then this is the killer's room, so there's a map of where we found everything. We fought loads of demons in here before. Thanks, Sally. Nope. You're a bunch of nope. You're also a nope. Why can't I find them? Oh, there's one. Yay. One more to go. And one that was hidden. Boxes. Where's the kitty? Kitty likes boxes. Yeah, well, it is funny how cats do like to climb in boxes. You've watched videos about Maru, right, Onions? You know Maru and Maru's love of boxes. Maru is the best kitty. Maru's like the chunkiest cat on the planet and will fit to every box. Right, come on. Hello, right. One more hidden item. Where are you? Like, really, where are you? Are you in here? Are you in here? No. I need to potentially stop just running through walls and use doors. Give me a better viewpoint of things. Toilet, are you in here? Can't go through that wall. Can't go through that wall. Yeah, there's demons galore in this area. But we took them all out, even though I was in pain and ill. Yep, I just thought I'd wake up the raven. Right, no, not here. Anything? Where? Why are they so hard to find? Why am I struggling to find them? Say Freddy's more into bags than boxes. Yeah, Mia used to go for bags. She likes, especially like the big bags that you get from like theme parks and like Disney Store. Or, like, you know, the heavy, not canvas, but like plastic covered, heavy bags, I suppose you'd say. She would just pour them because she wanted to find out what was in them. It's weird, yeah. Yeah, you know, the kind of big, heavy-duty, cuboid-shaped ones with the canvas handles. Them ones. Yeah, she would just like, pour at them until she could get inside it. I was like, you weird animal. You're a weird animal. Right, hello, anything. Can hide here, but is there a hidden item? Can't get through that broken bit there. I think I can get through that broken bit there. But that doesn't mean anything because there's nothing here. There is quite literally nothing here. I'm looking for one single hidden item in this whole darn building. No, it's not in the... I want to start drawing a map of this place to be like, which rooms have I been in? Let's go. Can I go through that wall? No. I can go through that wall. I think it's just cats like being inside things. If it fits, I sit. It's a very true cat motto. Whereas Fleeroy, he just sits there doing nothing. Greedy little animal. No hidden rooms. No. Do you think I've covered this entire floor by this point? So I guess I go downstairs again. Have a gander around and say, hey, do you have any hidden items for me? I mean, that looks there like there should be something revealable, but it's probably just the wall being all ghosty. So, I don't know. And there's nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing by the fire. I've explored you weird ghosts already. Nothing in this fireplace, and you can't get through it. Nothing through the barrels, like there's nothing here. Go past it into the next room. There's plenty of hiding spots, but there are. No weird clues. No revealable clues anywhere. Not here. Not here. Not there. And I'm... Oh. Trials were held in this room. Oh, I found one new extra clue, I suppose. I don't need it. It doesn't really tell me anything. Although, does this room look new? No, this is not a new room. Just coming at it from a different angle, I think. Because look, there's my ghosts outlines of places that I've been. Chimney room. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I think this is the room I keep popping into. There was a hidden thing in here. Oh, it glitched through. Glitched through, thank you. Mum and Dad said good night. Thank you! I hope they doth sleep well. Well, I'm gonna go absolutely insane looking for this. But yeah, I recognise the upturned table, yeah. That there, yeah. Darn it. I don't know where to look anymore. I was being methodical and it's just not helping me find anything. Through this one? Oop. Oh no, look. Yeah, so it's back to the table room. Right. And then I did this. We did the basement, but I think, didn't I find a stair? Oh! We've already seen this cutscene.
Oh my God, Baxter?
Already seen this. Oh well, it's re-triggered the cutscene with Baxter.
I should have been the one that stopped you.
Ronan?
We've already seen this cutscene.
What the hell's going on?
You sick bastard.
But yeah, it's supposed to be a
Why'd you do
glowing thing that looks like
Why'd you bring back the
finished.
witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me. What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds. You need to tell me what's going on here.
Already seen this.
So, who killed you?
The Bell Killer, you idiot.
Skip.
Where's the killer?
No idea.
What were you doing here?
Following a lead.
Where's Cassandra?
Do you know where Cassandra is? Is she still...
Seen it, and I'm skipping this because we did
Cassandra
all of
bring
this
up her
last
daughter?
time.
Wouldn't shut up about it.
Alright, you get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's
Hey,
still safe.
good evening, Druss. How are things over on our sister island? But yeah, yes. So anyways, yeah, what I'm looking for is a half-formed item. It'll be sitting on the floor somewhere. It'll be glowy and kind of a little shimmery, so that I can reveal it. And it was the last one. There's one of them somewhere on this whole. It's undone everything here. Oh man, see, because there's the half. It's gonna look something like that. See how it's like glowy and slightly shaky? But obviously I've done this before, so it's not letting me reveal those. It's just for some reason reset them. But yes, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. And I can't find them. There's literally only one more left in this entire stage. And I can't find it. It's driving me nuts. Still green though. That's good to hear. We've had like a horrible heat wave here. And oh man, everyone's just hot and sweaty and icky. And I say heat wave, it was only like what, 22 degrees this morning, where it's normally been about 6. So, you know, quite a jump up in temperature. I know some places are like, that's not hot, and I'm like, yeah, but when you've got buildings designed to keep heat in, where you're wearing clothes that are designed to keep you warm, and the temperature's been like 6 degrees, so you got all your heatings on, the windows are closed, it's bloody hot. Right. I'm hoping that they haven't reset the memories. I don't think the memories have been reset because I haven't seen any of those. That was just the story important ones seem to have reset downstairs. But it's not triggering any of those ones. Oh man, come on. Like other weird ghosties, like I wish you were telling me where something was. That would be awesome, but you're not. Up the stairs we go. Hello? No. 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 Nope. These are all just hiding spots which obscure everything anyway. And there's nothing in here, so I don't need to go back into that bit. I don't think, but I might have to get to the rest of the house. Alright, let's go through to the rest of the house. Nope, nope, like this. Where do I look? Do I look up a guide for this? Do I just like, where are the blares in the mansion-y house thing? But, yeah, it's like, I'll drop down here. Up here. Revealed this staircase, but why? Why did I reveal this staircase? Is there anything else to see from up here? I think there was one of the hidden items here, like on this little platform, but I just teleported across to it instead of revealing the staircase. Oops. It's not on the chandelier, there's no way for... Can I get up and out the roof? No. Level. I mean, I recognize the piano, so I know we've been in this bit before. Just run backwards and forwards, up and down if I can. I think I was probably on the right track last time where I said, you know what, I'm probably just going to give up on looking for this because I can't find it and it's kind of boring just running around in circles looking for one item for a little 20-second cutscene. So I think probably fair to... I don't know. Do I just leave now? Do I just leave and be like, you know what, I'm not finding another way out of here. I'm not finding the item I'm looking for and it'll just frustrate me if I keep looking around. But it's also going to frustrate me that I didn't find it. And... too many weird ghost walls in here that I can't get through, and that also bugs me. So I remember how to teleport. I don't remember how to fight ghosts. Actually, I wonder if my ghost vision would actually show it. Because it shows where the hiding spots are. Shows where the crows are. So do we think that my ghost vision would potentially show where the hidden items are? Don't know why I didn't think of this before. So that's a crow. That's a ghost wall. That's another crow, I think. I mean, I'd say I'm not seeing it, but I've got no way of knowing if this would actually work or not. Crow. Oops, that's a wall. Can't see ghost walls properly in this mode. Let's go this way. There's a light over there. Anything? Anything at all? No. Nothing showing up. And this is really weird, like it's pitch black. You can barely see anything like this. But it does make a few things stand out. Maybe we'll see a little shimmer somewhere. Thing that's not quite right. That would be nice of you. Could you do that for me, please? Nothing. No, I think I'm just seeing the hiding spots and the crows. That's it. Nothing else is standing out at all, so yeah. Oh, trying to be positive is a great way to be. But yeah, it's not easy. I am in a similar boat where I am trying to think of positive things. My positive thing is I'm not in as much pain as I was last 2 weeks ago. But yeah, it's always worth trying. Always. But anyone heard about a new game called MORI20? I have not, so please do share. Horror game? I like horror games. May be able to tell that. What's it about? Like what type of game? All anyone's been talking about at school was the new Doom Dark Ages trailer. So it's kind of taken up every conversation about games recently. But yeah, even with Ghost Vision on, I am not seeing where this memory item is. So I'm done. Once I find my way back down to the entrance hall, I'm leaving. Not that I remember where that is. I do not remember where the way out is. Hello? Way out, please. There we go. I think it's somewhere around here, the way out. Nope. There's a light over there, so we'll take the lights. The investigation tracker is telling me to go this way. Here? Yeah. Although, hang on. The investigation tracker is actually heading me that way. Why is the investigation tracker pointing me in the basement still? Maybe, is it outside, or am I actually supposed to be going into the basement again? I'm so confused. Right, I'm gonna go Yeah, there's an investigation tracker pointing downstairs saying I still have to investigate this area. I think, is it glitched? Like blue reflection, but amped up in every way. Made by Atlas. Ooh, okay. Okay. I am curious. Right, yeah, it's still saying I have to investigate this place. But I don't have to investigate this place. I've already investigated it. So, yeah, red herring. The glitch has brought me back down here. Stupid. And there's nothing. There's nothing here. There is absolutely nothing here for me to do. I'm done. I'm done, game. I'm done. I'm out of here, 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 I'm out of here. This is stupid. I hate you. It's frustrating. Hate it. Hate frustrating. I've tried my very best and there is no hint as to how I'm supposed to do this bit, so we're leaving. Just forget that one little final item. Go away. Yeah, thanks for the recommendation, Dress. I will definitely have to look that one out. I will need a new game to play once Blue Reflection's done. But I don't know how long that's going to take. I think I'm about halfway through it. Right, what are we actually doing now? Salem History Museum. Is that where we're going? Okay. Where is it? The tracker keeps disappearing. Alright, it's over there, apparently. Haven't we been to the Salem History Museum before? I'm sure we have. I don't know, was that you? You look depressed. That's the police station. Where is everyone? Apart from, okay, so this is where all the peoples are. Right, Salem History Museum. Salem History Museum. Let's go back in. Oops, there was a warning message there.
No one deserves to be murdered. And when the psycho trying to kill someone pretends there's some grand justice behind it, that just makes it all the more twisted.
Well, there's a lot of demon activity here. That's not good. So we've got to get to the museum. We got to the museum, but how do I get into the museum? I just have to avoid the little hell gates. These weren't here before. I think the warning was this is the final chapter.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not another step.
Yeah, I called it! I called it! I said it was
It
Rex!
has nothing to do with her, Abigail.
Oh, but it does. For 300 years, we have executed the witches who corrupt our fair city.
Down there. Let's go.
Those who try to mask their demonic contract and leverage powers they should never possess.
Just like you have.
Don't you dare compare me to her!
Easy, easy. Put your hands up!
Help!
Don't do anything stupid.
Hands up! Stop what you're doing. Hands up! Do it now!
Oh, I said it was Rex. It had to be for the tragic ending.
Abigail, stop!
Yeah, so Abigail has possessed Rex into killing
Rex, you
witches.
piece of shit. What are you doing? Not now. This was you.
I want you getting closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
Oh, what am I supposed to do?
Hold tight, kid. I'm on my way.
Oh, okay, wait, okay. Right, so, yeah, Abigail was this little girl who, like I said, she cursed Salem into, like, yes, I shan't rest until every witch has been wiped out. So the little girl we met at the very, very beginning of the game, the one that was graffitiing on the walls, she's the one that's been possessing Rex to become the Bell Killer and going around and killing anybody with psychic powers, because that's her curse. Until anyone with witch's blood, so psychics, is killed, she's never going to rest. But it had to be Rex. It had to be. When we learned it was, like, they kept pointing it towards Baxter the whole time. And I'm like, oh man, that's such a twist. But again, it's the obvious. Oh shite! How can I save her? Influencer. Powerful scream. Yes, go. Scream. Yeah.
It's over, Abigail.
Oh yeah. Oh, no. She'll just poltergeist the handle. How do I stop her? I don't know how to stop this.
No.
Joy!
Oh no! Oh, that's a bad ending, right? Okay. Let's try that again. That never happened. Oh, what do I do? Can I possess Rex? Yeah, maybe.
Joy!
Right. So I go in here, possess Joy, and make her think of her powerful scream. Do it. No, I can't possess him. No, I can't possess her. What else can I do? There's nothing. Oh, right. So it didn't give me the option to possess Rex. This is great. 7 seconds to work out what to do, and there is nothing there. What? Oh, there we go. An actual prompt when I walk towards her this time. I beat up Abigail. Yeah, that looks like what we're doing.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sins!
This can't be happening. You want to use memories against me?
Yeah.
Two can play at that game.
Yeah, that's how Rex killed me.
I know the truth about your death, but I still don't know the truth about mine.
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Rex was my most influential. The most respected, the most feared official in town. Of course I did.
Oof. How can Rex be the killer?
How could Rex have done it? Rose's killer had blue eyes.
I didn't use the same killer for every murder.
So who else was it? Wait, so was Baxter one of them?
Baxter.
So Baxter was one of the Bell Killers. Oh, what? Yay!
Why did you kill Baxter?
I eventually kill all the killers I use. Especially the ones who get close to the truth.
Ooh, multiple killers. But why'd you kill me? Because I got close?
I wasn't close to the truth in the apartment. I wasn't one of your killers. Why did I have to die?
Evil girl is evil. Oh, he was. New twist. What? So he was one of the killers.
No,
What?
I wouldn't.
She possessed you, dude. You couldn't control it.
No, I wouldn't. How could I? You made me kill her. If I'm going out, you're coming with me.
That's the right response. Why would they let you go, child? No sympathy for the crazy child. Oh man, that's so good though. What? Wow. I'm sorry, I love that twist. I think it's a great thing playing games late at night. You don't... I'm too tired to think properly. I did not see that twist coming until that moment. That's such a good reveal. Oh, no. Oh, okay, she's out. I thought it was going to show her hanging there. I was like, no, please no. But Rex is still alive, right? Right?
We all got a dark side. Sometimes obvious. Sometimes not. If we're lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a killer. But the law doesn't always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges. She might even help Rex cover his tracks. One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age. A kid who deserves forgiveness. She's paid her dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well, even the coldest cops would forgive those.
Mom!
Oh, happy ending for Joy.
Hasn't been a Bell Killer murder since the night Abigail met her final end. But the case never officially closed. But memories fade, time heals. With luck, Salem will move on and find peace.
Oh, this is so open for a sequel.
Death
Come on!
pays debts, my father always said. Forever I believe that. But truth be told, this life ain't over until you're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts. Only then can you move on.
Come on, dude. I think you've settled your debts here. Yeah. Oh, so I could have finished this last week. Damn it! I could have finished it if I'd not been in pain. But that's it. That's the solution to the end. I like that it's got a happy ending, and I don't mind that as a happy ending, because that was such a good reveal. The fact that, yeah, they were all the killers because of Abigail, and Baxter was, even after going, Baxter's good. Nope, Baxter was the killer, but it wasn't his fault. So you would have missed the ending if I had glad. Yeah, that's fair. I'm glad you were around to see it. I say I've loved this game since I started playing it, and that was so well worth playing. I know it wasn't very long. That's good. That means I actually go to bed. I won't make it to midnight, but you're pretty sure you missed the end of my last. Probably. You stopped responding, so I guessed you'd fallen asleep at that point. But yeah, that was great. Now I've got to work out what to play next time. There's still like every few Fridays I'm gonna miss because we've got my vampire games on a Friday night every now and then, but our next one's not for a few weeks, so yeah, I'll be back next week, but I don't know what to play. I will come up with a few possible new horror games to start streaming, chuck it up as a poll and see what you guys think, see what people fancy watching. Could be that we go back and finish off The Legacy of Kain. I don't think I finished that. We still have stuff to do on that one. I don't remember what I got up to. Did we finish? I think I finished Defiance. We still have Blood Omen 2 to go on that one. But there's quite a few other games. But yeah, that I say, I'm a big fan of something that has a mystery that gets you as a player / audience involved. So you're trying to work it out as you go along, and doesn't like make it so super obvious from the get-go. Like, I had my suspicions that Rex was going to be the killer because, like, as a storyteller myself, that for me is the most impactful one. Is to say, yeah, your own brother-in-law, the one that's been mourning you, is the one that killed you. I was like, that had to be the twist. But that it wasn't him actually the killer, that it was this ghost of the witch that was killed in Salem. And then that you were killed because you were also possessed, and she needed to bump you off. Was like, what? I love that. I love it. I don't know why this game wasn't more popular. It's beautifully presented. Yeah, there's some frustrations there in the exploration. That's the only thing that's really annoyed me, is trying to find these hidden items is really annoying because there's no way to know where they are. And I walked around that thing for like good half hour and couldn't spot this one item, and there's other items in the town that explains the fire, and I never found those either. I just can't be bothered. If they're hidden and tucked away, it's just boring. I was here for the story, so yeah, that was really cool. Can I skip this though? I like skippable credits, please. Oh well, there can't be that much left. By the way, thank you very much for everyone who's kind of stuck through. I'm not going to start loading up another game now. My goal was to finish this, and I've done so. For another game, I could tick. But yeah, I just have to think about what to play next. Initially, I'd thought about Amnesia, but I've watched Eden play through. That wouldn't be a fair playthrough for me, because that's like I've seen it played. But I've got a lot of different horror games that I've never played. Could go for Call of Cthulhu. That might be one of the options that I put forwards. I started playing it, but I've never finished it, so that could be an interesting one to potentially cut through, because that's creepy as hell. So yeah, I'll put forward a few ideas. Check out the pot. Like, I'll do it tonight as well. So if you hang around and check out Discord and Twitter, I'll have polls running for the next 6 days. Yeah, let me know what you'd like to see next week, and I shall play it. Like I said, though, as far as other streams go, this Sunday, I'm not sure if I will stream, to be honest, because I've got the house viewings. I don't want to be rushed, because I'm going to have to walk to each of the locations. So I might just take it really easy on Sunday. I've also got to work out what I'm going to do about the washing machine, because I'm hoping I'll go in and they're like, yeah, we've got one of those in stock, that'll be good, the price will be cheaper than I've seen it anywhere else, and I'll just go, yeah, let's get that, and they can install it straight away. It'll be awesome. It's not going to happen, but I'd love that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find a way to wash my clothes, because like I said, I've had no washing machine for 2 weeks, and it's a bit of a pain now, because I'm on my emergency clothing supplies now. But yeah, so that I'll let you guys know like how the house search is going though as it goes. I'm very excited for this though. So many of my ex-students are already buying houses and moving in. I'm like, I'm I'm 20 years older. But they're all in like relationships where there's like 2 of them saving up for it, and I'm like, okay, that makes me feel a little better. Like one of my colleagues is moving house this weekend, and it's like, yeah, but it's her and her partner. I was like, cool. At least I know I'm doing this on my own. Like, nobody's helped me do this. This is all my own savings, my own money. It's going into it, so it's tough. It's taken ages, but it's going to be worth it in the end, I think, because I'm going to have cats. This is a guarantee, and I will introduce them all on stream, because there will be more than one. I'm just looking forward to being able to do like, hello, here's Fleero. It's going to be amazing. I have to be careful though. One of the places I looked at, I love. The neighbours have like a really nice. It's a little tiny garden, but it's so full of birds. I'm like, if I get cats, they're just gonna go with the birds. So they're like, no, you're a house cat. I'm getting a house cat. You're not going outside. You leave those birds alone. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's exciting, and I'm hoping it happens this year. There's going to be stress, there is going to be heartbreak, there is going to be pain, because I have to still deal with my estate agents and leaving this place. They're going to try and charge me for so many things that I'm like, this is not my fault, this was like this when I moved in, or I've reported this is a structural problem, you cannot blame me for it, and they'll still try. I know they will. So yeah, it's going to be a really difficult move, I think, but at the end of the day, it will be worth it. And it will set me up very nicely, hopefully, for the rest of my life. Did see a really nice, but yeah, it is just to squeeze out as much money from me as possible. I've done everything I can. Like, I'm replacing this washing machine, but I kind of get it. But it's just taking everything they can from me. I don't think they've done a good job. So if they try anything, I'm ready to take legal action against them. Yeah, but yeah, I saw a really nice house. It's in Farnley, 4 bedrooms. Like, the place is huge, and it's under my budget. Like, it's cheaper than the places I'm looking at on Sunday. It looks really nice, but it's like 40-minute walk away from work, so it's at least a good 2 odd miles. 10-minute bus ride, so I'd have to look at taking the bus every single day. And I like my independence. I like being able to walk to work, walk to everywhere I need to, and only travel when I have to. So it's like, but it's like £30,000 cheaper. Would 25? I mean, that's like what, an extra £1,000 a year on travel, is what it would. That sounds like it wouldn't cost that much. I'm not sure. Say for me, the priority I've got is location, and there's like a bunch of other places as well with like that are cheaper and fairly nice looking houses, but the area that they're in has a really horrible crime rate for like burglary and drunken disorderly conduct. I'm like, I don't want to live in that area. Really don't want to live in that area. So every time they send me places, doesn't matter how nice they look, I'm like. And I know someone who lives there, so it's like literally 2 doors away would be like one of my closest friends. And I'm like, yeah, but I know this area, and while I know that there's crime in this area as well, I know the people in this place. So it's like, yeah, I know the community. Yeah, I think I'm avoiding it mostly, but it's unfair because there are some beautiful houses in this area. It's really funny because it's in the middle of nowhere. It's between 2 big cities where I live. But for some reason, people want to live here. Like, there are millionaires that live here. I looked at one place when I was trying to look for somewhere else to rent. And there's, like, places selling for £1 to £4 million. Like, huge mansions in this town. The biggest claim to fame is that Mel B lives near here. She's got a really, really big townhouse. You know, Scary Spice. Is it Scary Spice? Yeah, Scary Spice. Lives here. And it's like, yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, but the property values are always that little bit higher. For some reason, I'm like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, come on. You go like a mile out or 2 miles out, and you're in the burbs where you've got high crime rates and low property values. So I'm like, stick in my safe little bubble, please. And it's like, if I can get somewhere that's within 10 minutes from where I work and close to supermarkets and my doctors and easy bus routes out, so I can go visit, that would be amazing. But yeah, Eden, thank you so much for dropping by. It is always great to have you here. Hopefully I'll catch some of you streams this weekend, so I'm going to be playing some 5th Ed D&D tomorrow afternoon, so I usually throw you a Saturday stream on while we're playing that, so hopefully we'll catch you on for that one. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for dropping by, Eden, on this one. I'm just waiting for the credits to finish. These credits are going on forever. So many credits, because they've released this in so many countries. But I say, Tilda Swinton has a place in Nen. Yeah, gotta love Tilda. She's been so many good films. But next time, let's go. I say, because it's weird, isn't it? Like, how many celebrities actually live in places that no one's aware of? Like, everyone always assumes that, you know, you've got all your big stars live in the big, huge cities like Hollywood and London, if they're in the UK, probably. But they will have these little retreats in the countryside, in the middle of nowhere, because they want to be left alone. They want privacy, right? Like, no one bothers Mel B where she lives. Like, we know she lives there. You will occasionally see her out and about, but you don't bother her. It's her home, right? We're not paparazzi. She's not there like often, but it's that little thing. It's like I really want to meet what's his name? Keith Lemon. Keith Lemon's always in Leeds, like, because he lives in this area. He'll very often be out and about in the city centre. I would love to bump into him. I just think it'd be so funny. But nah, one day it might happen. I need to get out into town a little bit more. But there you go, guys. That was Murdered Soul Suspect, a game from Square Enix that did not do as well as it should. Has huge prospects for like sequels, but they still haven't banked on this IP because it didn't do very well. And I think, honestly, this could have spawned a huge franchise of similar games. I'm kind of glad it didn't, because that ending is really nice. Like, it just finished off beautifully. But I say, Karen Gillan is from your hometown. Yeah, nice. My big claim to fame at the moment is, though, that, you know, I was Niall Wilson's maths teacher. Like, he's doing so well. So proud of you, Niall. He's got, like, he's been doing TED Talks. He's got his own book out now. After going for, like, a gold medalist through, like, the Olympics, Commonwealth Games. I'm like, I taught him maths. That's my big claim to fame. And I worked at the school where, like, one of Japan's biggest gold medalists went, but I didn't teach her. They used to just get her in frequently to come and do guest talks. But yep, there we go. That was Murdered Soul Suspects. So like I said, I will be back, though, hopefully on Thursday, assuming that Thursday doesn't kill me at work. We've got a lot of, like, really, really busy days. Like, that's going to be the New Year 6 students are coming up, so I'm going to have to do, like, a welcome lesson for them on that day. Tuesday, I've got the new 6th form class coming for, like, an induction day. So that day is going to kill me. It's like, there's, like, 3 different things happening on that day already on top of my normal timetable. And I'm running a house competition on the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and the Friday. It's just a really busy week next week. But hopefully I will be back on Thursday for some more Blue Reflection, Second Light. And then we'll see what we're playing next Friday. Either way, thanks very much for joining me today. This will be awesome. So yeah, it'll be nice to see you there, Onions, if you can make it too. I will try my best to make sure it happens this week. Like I said, literally, I was planning to do my stream yesterday. But with the amount of work I had, I lost like the entire afternoon to talk to this new member of staff, and I'm like, I have to replan a 6th form like lesson and prepare for an assembly, which went really well. I always do great assemblies, I think. But yeah, it was just today killed me, and last night killed me in preparation, and yesterday was stupid busy. But next week's going to be really, really straightforward. I think it's just going to have a lot of marking to do next Saturday. So, oh well. But yeah, thanks everybody. I hope you guys have a great evening anyway. Like, whatever you've got planned, I hope you have an absolutely great weekend. Just make sure it's muted. Yeah. yeah, just look after yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. You know where I am if you need anything. Even if you just want to vent or talk or chat or do anything. I'm just checking to see if there is anybody I know around. It doesn't look like it. Not yet. It's a little bit too early. So I think what I'll do here is just bid you all a very, very good night. Look after yourselves. Take care. Kyotsuke te oyasumi. Bye bye.